If you're tired of having to babysit every AI tool that you use, even after they promised you automation, then this is going to be the best video that you've ever watched. Because the tool I'm going to show you in this video actually automates things for you 24/7. And it doesn't require any babysitting. It's an actual AI operating system that logs in, clicks around in software, and does work for you 24/7, even while you sleep. It's called Warmwind, and it just went live. And it's the first thing I've ever used that personally feels like hiring an AI cloud worker instead of building another automation that breaks in 2 weeks. By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to get it set up and 3 crazy use cases you could use this for. Now, what makes Warmwind so special is that it's an AI operating system that has its own computer in the cloud. Think of it as an AI cloud worker that works for you 24/7. It is 100% cloud-based. You could run it right in your browser with nothing else installed on your machine, and it has a vision language model that actually sees the screen and can use software just like a human does, and it acts like a real user. It actually goes through, it clicks, it types, it navigates things for you. For example, with customer support, this is what it actually looks like. We could see it actually going through and it interacting with our email right here and actually replying. This is all the AI worker actually going through and doing this, looking at Shopify, doing everything. And as we can see here, this can run through pretty much everything that you could think of because it works across all applications, even the ones that don't have an API. And this is huge if you run a business. It has a teaching mode where you can actually show it what to do one time, and then that workflow can run forever. It can run continuously in the background, even if you're offline and your laptop is closed, because it has its own cloud. And this allows you to scale from 1 to thousands of AI workers, all managed from the cloud. On top of that, they also have a desktop and mobile app so you can monitor, control, and manage your workers from your phone. And it is incredibly secure. There's a built-in password manager with the highest level of security. Now, in terms of security, all the data is stored on isolated servers inside of Germany, and every user's environment is completely separate. Only you can access yours, and no data is ever shared between users. And it's not just built for developers, it's built for companies and individuals. And in terms of actually getting this set up, it's incredibly easy. We could simply come over here, we could click on create new worker, and this is what it actually looks like to go through and set up one of these workers right here. We could see that the first thing that we're going to have to do is actually choose our intelligence level. So we could go with light for simple recurring tasks, balance for everyday tasks, or pro for things that are going to be complex, and we could change this at any time. I'm going to choose light for this worker that we're setting up right here. We're going to click on continue. And now what we're going to be able to do is we could start from scratch. So we can install the apps that we actually need in order to build out our workflow. We could start with a template, so they have tons of ready-made workflows and we could customize it, or we could start with teaching mode, which allows us to just carry out our usual workflow, and our worker will learn, watch, and then turn that into an automated task, which is pretty incredible. I'm actually going to come over here and click with start with a template right here, and we could see that there are tons of different templates, things for Google Ads, daily news summary, and so much more. I'm going to click on daily news summary. I'm going to click on install template just to show you what this actually looks like. And then we will be able to customize this. Now, in addition to that, we could come over here and we could describe our task, and we could actually teach us how we want to do things. For example, we can see right here that we now have this daily news summary actually set up. It wants to know what email it should actually send our summary to, so I'm going to give that the email. Unfortunately, I do have to blur this out just for YouTube's policy, but we can see that this is now actually going through and this is doing all of this. And if at any time we wanted to actually customize this, we could. In addition to that, if we come over here, we could see that this has access to files. We could see this has access to an internal AI sketchbook, web search, mail right here. We could see all the different apps that this worker right here is actually able to use and able to control. Okay, so now this is what this actually looks like when this actually goes through and does this, and we could see that our worker is currently going through and working. It's actually going through, searching through its own browser. It's going to look for all of the daily news, which is pretty incredible. It's going to research all of it. We could actually track it on the right-hand side right here. We could have all of our different workers working at once. We could have 1 working, 2 working, 5 working, 1,000 working, and look, it's actually going through and doing everything. Now look, this is literally going through all of the news right here all at once, which is pretty insane. It's going to select the top stories. It's then going to create a summary and it's going to send it to me, which is nuts. And again, if we wanted this to have access to other apps, we could simply come over here and browse all the different apps that we could give this access to, which is just pretty incredible. So now this is actually going through and selecting all of the top stories, and then it's going to send me that email and we can see what it looks like. Okay, so now we can see that the workflow is complete. We could come into the accomplishments right here. And if we come down here, we could see when the next run is actually going to happen. And here's exactly what that email that was sent looks like. We have the top stories right here. It goes through and lists them all out. And if I wanted to change something like, hey, can you make sure that you're adding links into this? We could also get it to do that, but this is absolutely incredible. Now, before I show you the 3 use cases that personally made my jaw drop, Warmwind OS officially just launched, and you could go to the pinned comment below and start using it today, or go to warmwind.com. I also dropped a link to their official launch video down there. Definitely go watch it after this video because it's going to show you a deep dive on how their AI operating system actually works. Now, for the next use case here, I'm actually going to start from scratch. So we're going to come over here. We're going to browse a bunch of different apps that we actually want to give this access to. And I'm going to make sure that this has access to mail. This has access to file. I'm going to give this access to Wind Sheets right here, has access to web search. And what I'm going to ask this to do is I'm going to say, I want you to find me gyms in Bozeman, Montana that I can sell my AI services to. Please find them, enrich them, put them in a sheet, and write an outreach email that we can send to them. Now, I could actually get this to go through and do the entire process if I wanted to, or also if I wanted to, let's say that I had a CRM or somewhere that I wanted this to actually be, I could actually get this to go through and update my CRM with the leads that this is actually able to find. But we can see that it's going through, it's thinking, it's actually giving us an overview right here where it's going to go through and do research and enrichment, output destination, outreach contacts. It has a few questions like how many gyms. Let's just do the top 10. How should the outreach email actually be prepared? I'm going to do draft a template inside of Windsheets, but we could do it inside of the Mail app, or we could hook it up to our Gmail or our Outlook. But we're going to proceed with this. And now this is going to go through and actually be able to set all of this up. And again, what's absolutely incredible about this is it can actually log into things. It can actually use these apps. It doesn't have to be hooked up to APIs, doesn't have to be hooked up to any of that. This is now going to be able to go through and do all this. So where should the final results be delivered? I could have it sent to my mobile device. I could have it sent to my email. I'm actually going to have it live inside of this workspace though for this use case and example. Now we could see that this is all getting translated into a workflow that this is going to be able to repeat whenever we want. And look at this. This is literally going through, it's opening up these different apps. We could see on the right-hand side exactly what this is going to do, what this section costs. And as we can see, it literally costs nothing. We could have it run now, run later, or we could set it up to be recurring. I'm going to have it run now just to make sure that this does an awesome job. And then we could set this up to be recurring in the future. And now check this out. This has this sheet open right here. It'll be able to access all these other apps that it needs to actually access. It's going to browse the internet. It's going to search. It's going to actually create the outreach emails. And when all of this is done, I'll show you what this looks like. So now that this is actually complete, I want to see what this looks like. So we have our workflow completed right here. We have that it went through and ran. We have our accomplishments. Now from here, we could automate another task. We could run this again. We can make this recurring. But what we could actually do now is come over here and come into this sheet and see everything that it created. So we have our name, we have our website, we have the contact information. We also have the outreach draft right here. So if we actually click into these, we could see exactly what these drafts actually are, which again, is just absolutely incredible. And if we wanted to change this, all we would have to do is come over here and simply click on this right here. We could see that we could automate another task, make a recurring, run it again, or we could suggest changes. For example, we could ask this to now draft all these inside of Gmail. But as you can see, this now just literally automated me finding leads for my AI business with gyms. And I could get this to do this every single morning. And now I just wake up to the work actually done. Now, for this next use case, what I actually want this to do is go through and do all of my research and create my scripts for me. So what we need to do is we need to come over here and make sure it has access to everything that it's going to need in order to do that. So we could give it access over here to files. We want it to have an internal sketchbook right here. If we scroll down a little bit more, we want it to have access to Windwrite. If we wanted to actually put this inside of my Google Docs, we could click on this and actually install this right here, which is I'm going to show you and describe tasks. I want you to go through and research the latest changes to Google Gemini, Claude, and ChatGPT. From there, suggest title ideas in the same way that Rob, the AI guy, typically writes his titles. Then I want you to finally write scripts for the videos. Give me a video package. I need the idea /y, title, description, tags in the script for the video. Make sure the video is in my usual format and is 10 to 15 minutes long for the script. So I'm going to come over here. I'm just going to fix this right here, but we're going to give this task. It's going to form a clear response. It's going to ask us any questions or anything like that. And this is actually going to be able to do this. We could see it. This is now going through and actually planning out my workflow. So it's going to research, it's going to develop, then it's going to create these scripts. How should the video package actually be structured? I'm going to do 3 separate videos. That's actually a really good question. And I'm glad that it asked it because I didn't clarify that in the beginning. Now we could see, how do we actually want to be able to receive this? I'm going to do it inside of this workspace again, because personally, I just like being able to log in and see my workspace every day. But if you wanted to get it on your mobile, you would be able to do that incredibly easy. If you wanted it to be in your email, you would be able to do that. If you wanted it to show inside of your Google Docs, your Google Drive, you would be able to do that. But now we can see the complete workflow plan summary right here, task and scope, apps and delivery right here. And I'm going to ask this to actually generate this workflow so that it will be able to repeat it. It will be able to do it. And then I'll show you the actual results here. So now we can see that this has gone through, this has done everything. And if we wanted to set this task as a schedule, we would be able to do it. But otherwise, we could see that the workflow is complete right here. We could see a summary. We could see what it actually accomplished right here. Again, we could run it again, automate another task, make it recurring. We could see all the different AI workers that we have down here, and we could watch them all at once, which is pretty cool. We could see all the notifications from one place. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to click into Wind right here, which is where we're going to be able to see when it was prepared, what format it is, the idea and why, different title options, our description, literally even went through and added in timestamps, our tags, goes through our complete script right here. And this is absolutely incredible because now I just wake up, I approve these, I like them, I go ahead and record. And this used to take me hours every single morning that I was wasting my time doing this. But now this is all in my voice. It's for the things that I actually want to create. And we could see it actually made 3, made 1 for Gemini, made 1 for Claude, and it made 1 for ChatGPT, which is just incredible. And as we can see right here, this is going to cost almost nothing. I couldn't even hire a VA for this cheap. Now, this next use case that I want to show this is probably going to be the most complex. So we're going to come over here and we're going to start from inside of teaching mode. We can see that my actions are going to be displayed right here. And I just need to click in an app to actually begin. So I'm going to click on browse apps right here. We're going to have to use a custom app. So the app name is going to be school. And what I'm actually going to be able to do is automate my school community right here, even though there's no API. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come over into another browser right here. I'm going to grab the URL to my community. So we're going to be able to grab this right here. I'm going to come back over here. I'm actually going to paste in this URL. And do we want it to be public? No, but we're going to click on create app right here. And then this is going to allow us to actually install this right here. And now we could come through and actually open up the app and we're going to log in here. So we could see that we are now logged in, and essentially what I do here, I'm actually going to open up the microphone right here so that I could also talk to this inside of this mode. As I'm going to say, what we do every single morning is we come over here and we click into community right here. So we're going to click on community, and basically what we want to do is we want to scroll down here and we want to find any sections where somebody has left a comment that has not been replied to yet. And what we want to make sure that we do is go through and actually reply to every comment. For example, there's a comment right here. It says new comment. That's how I know that. And what we actually want to do is then click into this. We want to see this and we want to leave a good reply and say something like, yes, I love it too. We then need to click on reply right here. And then we're going to continue on by actually making sure that the comment published. We could see that through just now. Then we could click out of this and we could keep scrolling down and try to find another new comment where we should do the same process. Now, I'm going to click on finish right here because I showed this exactly what this should do. This is now going to actually watch this, read instructions. We have access to this custom app that's already logged in. It's understanding the goal. It's going to create exactly what it should do. And then I'm going to show you what this does. So now we can see that this is going through and this has actually created this right here. It's going to open school and log in. It's going to navigate to my computer. It's going to navigate to my community. It's going to reply to comments. And this is actually going through processing all this and developing a workflow out of this. Now check this out. It's actually going through and checking for new unreplied comments. It found one right here. It's going to be able to actually scroll down. It's viewing the comments right now. It's clicking on reply, and this is now actually going through and replying to this individual, which is absolutely nuts. And what's crazy is this is actually asking a question about this post and then replying to this individual about how to actually do it, and it just submitted the reply. And I want you to think about something. This task that I just set up and I'm having this automate is something that I was not able to automate with any other tool because there's no API, there's no MCP for School. But since this is actually able to go through and interact like a real human, this is able to actually automate this process, which is mind blowing. And this is why I think that this is a must use AI tool if you're serious about automating things. Because now we could go through and turn this into a recurring task. And we literally just set this up in a few minutes. And this is going to get me back hours of my life. So if you're tired of AI tools that need you to babysit them, and you actually want something that's going to work for you across your business 24/7, or even while you're offline, then you need to go to the pinned comment below and get started with Warmwind today. Because you can register at warmwind.com and set up your first AI cloud worker today. Because you just have to set it up once and it'll run forever.